Call of Duty is back with Black Ops 6, and like that, I'm back to YouTube after a brief hiatus. What's up, YouTube? Zero here, and today I am bringing you my first blueprint review in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. The new season 1 for Black Ops 6 just released, and I am going to be reviewing the Thorn, which is a blueprint for Tanto 22. It is the first blueprint you can unlock in Season 1 for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. In this video, I'm going to talk about the build for the Thorn. I'm going to go over the camo. I'm going to tell you what I like, what I don't like about this build. Then at the end of the review, I'm going to tell you if you should use it or if you should, of course, lose it. If you do enjoy this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more Call of Duty content. I do a bunch of other video games, so feel free to check those out as well. It does really help out me and my channel. Thank you so much in advance for doing so. Without further ado, let's talk about the Thorn. Now, I enjoy the Tanto 22 in general. I actually love this gun in Call of Duty Zombies. I'm not playing Zombies right now. I'm on Nuketown. Of course, Nuketown is back, playing Hardpoint. Now, the Tanto 22 without any attachments is actually a really solid submachine gun. It's easy to use, doesn't have a lot of recoil, good at medium to closer ranges. Of course, being a submachine gun, you're not going to be able to beat a sniper over long ranges with it, but it is a solid gun. Fires a little bit slower, what feels a little bit slower than some of the other submachine guns in the game, but it's really easy to use, doesn't have a lot of recoil, making it a really fun gun to utilize, especially on a map like Nuketown where it is closer range combat. So let's talk about the blueprint. Now it comes with an optic, the Merlin Mini. You can see that Merlin Mini when I'm aiming down the sight. It's a solid optic. It's one that I utilize on a lot of my guns when I do want an optic. However, I don't like optics on submachine guns. There are better attachments that you can use. You get 5 attachments if you do have the Gunfighter perk or Weapon Mastery, whatever they call it, the wild card, where you can equip 8 attachments. I'm still not sure I'm gonna equip an optic on a submachine gun. It's a closer range gun. Typically, optics are useful for longer range combat. Closer range, you don't need an optic as much. So even though it is a nice optic, it's one of my favorite optics, I'm not sure I'd necessarily like it on the Tanto 22. Now we have a muzzle. The muzzle is the compensator. What this is going to do is going to help with the vertical recoil control. Nothing wrong with that. No cons to the compensator. So it's a decent attachment to use. The Tanto is a pretty easy gun to use without attachments. I said that previous. But with the compensator, it makes it even easier to use. And you can see here a couple of nice kills against a bunch of enemies. So I do enjoy the compensator. A really nice attachment to have on this gun. The next attachment is a barrel, and it's going to be the reinforced barrel. What this is going to do is it's going to increase the bullet velocity and damage range slightly. Bullet velocity, a pretty decent amount. No cons to the reinforced barrel. I do love this attachment for the Tanto 22. Your bullets are going to be flying quicker, and you're going to get a little bit more range. What this is going to do is going to help you compete a little bit more with some of the assault rifles in the game. And it's going to allow your bullets to fly quicker so they can get into your enemies quicker when they're running around. They're going to be able to make sure they're hitting your target. So I do love the reinforced barrel for the Tanto 22. Absolutely fantastic attachment to have. Last but not least, yes, the Thorn Blueprint only has 4 attachments, not 5, which is a drawback. It's going to ding it a little bit, is an extended mag. Now, an extended mag is great, especially for submachine guns. Submachine guns, you're running around more, you're getting into more gun battles with more enemies typically, because you're getting into the nitty-gritty. Typically, if you're a submachine gun type player, or a person utilizing a submachine gun, particularly on a small map, you're gonna be hitting multiple enemies, not wanting to reload as much. You don't want to take the time to reload. You're gonna want those extra bullets. So extended mags are absolutely fantastic. I see no drawbacks to having an extended mag, especially on a submachine gun. I actually utilize extended mag on the majority of my guns, not just submachine guns, but assault rifles. I absolutely love extended mag because I've been playing a lot of Nuketown, and let's be honest, you've been playing Nuketown, you know reloading is going to be a crutch. It's hard to find times when you're playing hardpoint, domination, kill confirmed, regardless of what you're playing. It's hard to find times to reload a gun. So having those extra shots in your magazine are 100% useful. So you can hopefully find the time when you get, if you get some downtime to reload, you can find a nice spot to reload. But typically on smaller maps or when you're getting into the nitty gritty with a submachine gun, you're encountering multiple enemies at once. So it's nice to have those extra bullets to take down multiple enemies. Those are the 4 attachments that you have for the Thorn. So what do I love? I love the extended mag. I love the reinforced barrel, and I do like the compensator. There are better muzzles that I would rather use. I'd probably rather use the ported compensator. The first shot recoil is increased, and the vertical recoil control is also helped out. But this, the compensator, just the vertical recoil control, which is decent. I like the reinforced barrel. I like the extended mag. I don't like the Merlin Mini, and the compensator is okay. With that being said, 4 attachments, 2 that I love, 1 that I like, 1 that hit or miss with. I'm okay with a sight on it, but it's probably not the best when it comes to limited amount of attachments on your weapon. So overall, I enjoy this blueprint. I've had a good time with it. You can see in this video, I've done very well. My team ends up doing pretty well in this game, and I actually get the play of the game at the end of it with a couple of multi-kills in there. I love the Tanto in general, and as I said before, the Tanto is a gun you can really utilize without any attachments. It doesn't need any to be good. These only enhance the weapon. So would I use this or lose it? I would absolutely use it because you don't really have many drawbacks. The firing power is increased, the accuracy is increased, the handling is decreased a little bit thanks to the extended mag because you get minus reload quickness. But at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with these attachments. Are there better attachment setups? Absolutely. But is this the worst? I wouldn't say it is. It's probably, if I was gonna rate it out of 10, I would probably rate it around a 5. It's mediocre. Of course, you can add another attachment. There are other attachments that I'd rather use except an optic, but ultimately it's okay. It's decent to use, not the worst, but I would change up my attachment setup a little bit. Definitely get something different than an optic and add one last attachment slot in. So now that we've talked about the blueprint and the build of it, let's take a look at that camo, of course, in the top right-hand corner. And I actually like this camo. It reminds me of summer. It reminds me of something straight out of Hawaii. I feel like I'm going on a vacation. I don't know why this is called the Thorn, but this thing is absolutely cool. It, again, reminds me of Hawaii. The colors mesh really well together. That blue, pink, purple all mesh well together. It really looks cool. I like it. Reminds me of summer, reminds me of Hawaii, just gives me that Hawaiian type feel. But let me know in the comments section, have you used the Thorn Blueprint? Do you enjoy using it? What do you think of this camo? Are you a fan, or is it something that you'd probably kick to the curb and throw out, never see again? I like it, but that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments section your opinion on this blueprint, the camo on this blueprint, the Tanto in general, or anything else Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I love talking Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I'm pumped since this game came out. We got the original zombies back. We got Nuketown back. Everything is going well, taking me back to the good old days, back in the original Black Ops days. I'm loving this game so far. I'm really enjoying it, having a good time, playing both zombies and multiplayer. Been mostly Nuketown, but I've tried out some of the new maps and I actually do enjoy those as well. They've come out with some very good new maps and the guns are fun. It feels really balanced so far. At least I've used a lot of guns. I've probably used all of the submachine guns, all of the assault rifles, and a couple of the other guns, and it feels balanced. All of them have pluses and minuses depending on your playstyle, whether you want to be a little bit slower, whether you want to be a little bit more fast-paced running around. All of them have pluses, benefits, minuses. But let me know in the comments section, what's your favorite gun? Let me know in the comments section if you have a favorite gun so far. Mine right now, either the XM4, which is your beginner assault rifle, or the Model L, another very good one. Those are my two favorites. I'm typically an assault rifle style type player. I am a little bit slower. I normally don't pick up submachine guns unless I'm on smaller maps like this one. I'm not much of a running around type of player, probably because my internet sucks. I mean, when you're in those trenches, you need some of the best internet. I don't always know if my internet connection is the best, but I do enjoy every once in a while running around and just trying to get up in the enemy's personal space, making sure my team is protected when we're trying to capture the zones. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Again, if you did, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I do really appreciate it. It does really help out me and my channel. And until next time, peace.